My name is Davies. I'm one of the coaches here at Morristown Area Little League, and today I'm going to show you about how to line the fields properly. Okay, today we're on Flory Field at Morris Plains Community Center, and first we're going to start by raking around home plate to prepare for getting the lines down to make the boxes around home plate. It's important to rake and fluff up the dirt as much as possible. That way when we use the template presses down into the dirt and gives a nice outline, which I'll show you in a bit about that you can follow to line the boxes. Okay, so this here is the home plate batter's box template. What we're going to do is you just open it up, lay this down on the ground, and we're going to move it and line it up next to the home plate edge here. And this has it stick out just far enough to where you want your box to start, away from home plate. And then we're just gonna step on it, walking around to give it a nice imprint. And lift it up. You can see the imprint. All right, so now I've laid down the template. I have a nice indentation of the lines I want to mark. And so I'm gonna grab this chalk liner. This is a great chalk liner. I'm gonna start. The chalk starts coming out in the back, so you want to line up the back wheel with your starting point. I lower this down to the middle one, and the different modes here just depends on the width that you want the line. I like to do the middle bottom, and I'm going to start from going there. When you get to the end of your line, don't forget to bring it back up into the off position. That way you can rotate the machine and get back to the next starting point. Then I'm just going to do this all the way around both boxes. You'll see pretty quickly the left-hand batter's box is completed. All right, now that the home plate batter boxes are completed, I'm going to show you how to run a line and prepare to do the base paths. The first step is to make sure that we rake each line. That way the ground is nice and smooth, and that way the chalk liner isn't bumpy, and you get a nice, even, and smooth line down each baseline. When you're raking, please be sure to go from, in this case, we're going from home to first, raking this way. You want to avoid raking this way because that creates a lip at either end of the grass line, and we want to try to avoid that to keep the ground nice and level. So to smooth it out, we're going to rake this way. Now that we've raked out the base path, I'm going to get ready to use a cord, a nail, and a hammer. This helps us create a straight line that we can follow as a template for doing each of the base paths. This is going to go down in front of home plate or behind home plate, and these can each be found in the job boxes. Okay, and as you come over here, if you look at the batter's boxes, don't be afraid to cover up areas where you went out a little bit or throw a little extra chalk to make a full batter's box. Okay, so I'm going to hammer this down right behind the tip of home plate. Okay. Then we're going to run this line all the way out to the flagpole in the outfield. Okay, now that we have our line run all the way out to the flagpole, we're going to grab the chalk liner, and then we're going to run this starting at the front of the batter's box, keeping the wheel on the chalk line and running it straight out to where the grass starts. Once we get to the grass, we're going to stop and we're going to use the spray paint. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But for now, we're going to run the chalk line down the first baseline. All right, now that we've run our chalk line, we're now going to start by using spray paint for the grass. It sticks better and lasts a little bit longer. So each job box is going to have some spray paint, or in the shed where the liner can be found. Take your can of spray paint, shake it up. As you can see, the tip is a bit of a wide tip. So we're going to slide that into the line striping, just like that. That way the tip is going this way as a fan, and then you just squeeze the trigger here and walk it out, keeping the spray paint can on the line as much as possible and walking it out to the flagpole. Okay, now that we've finished our entire first baseline, do the same exact thing on the third base side. Make sure you bring the line over, follow the string all the way down, doing the same thing with the chalk and the paint, and you should be in good shape.